All right, good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're listening to this. It's Saturday, February 13th, and coming at you a little late today. Did our recording of our episode that's going to be out next Friday. It'll be a good one. Check it out. But make sure you check out on flawed.com all of my daily Flawed vlogs, as well as the episode that came out yesterday talking about repressive tolerance and cancel culture. Already starting to get a lot of buzz, a lot of different feelings from people about it. And I'm interested in your take. Give it a listen. Once again, flawed.com. But today, I was thinking about something. And this is going to be kind of philosophical, Not that I ascribe to be a philosopher, to philosophize, to philosophies, fies, foozes, fee, fi, fo, fums, anything. But I was thinking about truth. The idea of truth. I'm going to share two Bible verses. This one is from John 18:37-38. I'm going to paraphrase, and it says, it's talking about, Jesus is talking to Pilate, and Pilate's like, so are you a king? And Jesus is like, it is as you say, and blah, blah, blah. And Pilate then just asks the question, which is the eternal question, the question of our time. The question that we wrestle with when we look at news, when we talk to people, when we're listening to what scientists and what doctors and government officials are all telling us. Pilate asks Christ, what is truth? What is truth? Not such an easy question to answer. And it's funny because the older I get, the more I say, I have way better questions than I have answers. I believe Plato, the philosopher, the Stoic philosopher, said, the older I get, the more I know nothing. The more I know that I know nothing. And there's another verse where Jesus is talking about, I can't remember the address off the top of my head. My iPad just died because I was using it all this morning. But, Jesus basically says, you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. What is truth? You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Could philosophically, intellectually, an argument be made that truth is freedom? Anyone that knows me knows I to the very core of my being, the very essence of the fabric of what's woven within me, I loathe and detest tyranny. Thomas Jefferson said, I have sworn upon the eternal altar of God. He said, I have sworn upon the altar of God eternal hostility against all forms of man. Swearing on the altar of God against all forms of tyranny. The thought of that. And in this country, in this society, we shun truth. We abhor it because it offends. The truth is never sexy, okay? I'm just going to be honest with you. Neither am I, but the truth is never sexy. There's nothing about the truth usually that we want to hear or see. The truth isn't, Pam Grier circa coffee, that era of her career. But the truth isn't sexy. The truth is never anything that you would hope and want it to be usually. However, truth is essential. Truth is necessary. We have to come to grips with embracing not our truth. Our truth isn't the truth. There is only one truth. It's not like this arbitrary, this monolithic thing. Like, truth is the truth. You can't change that. You can't manipulate that. I'm sorry. So my challenge to you, philosophically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, search that out. What is truth? What is truth? You will know the truth, and truth will set you free. But you cannot begin this journey. You cannot begin to understand truth that leads you to true freedom, to true liberty, that swearing that taking that oath, making that covenant with God, eternal hostility against all forms of tyranny. We could not begin to understand and engage intellectually, spiritually, emotionally with lies until we understand what is truth. And we can't begin to do that until we get in the arena.